Add-ons can make or break your entire playthrough, and they can significantly make your enjoyment a lot better. Playing Classic in the way it's meant to be played is fun, but it could be very time consuming and very difficult. Nobody got time for that anymore. I'm trying to play with what limited time I even have. So that's where add-ons come in. And add-ons could really change up the whole game for you. Honestly, ever since I started playing with add-ons, it feels like I've been playing a completely different game. And Classic Anniversary feels a little bit more like retail now because the quality of life has gotten significantly better. So here are my 6 most important add-ons I feel like that can help you in your early game progress. So the first add-on on the list I'm gonna recommend is gonna be Leatrix Maps. This add-on could actually be pretty helpful for you throughout your progression of Classic. Now, what this add-on does is several things. You can actually go ahead and first of all, reposition the map, which can be very useful. Some players be liking to have their maps like so tiny all the way in the corner, like consistently open or something like that. And I possibly can't ever play like that. With me, your boy needs glasses. So I need to always have the map when I'm ready to use it pretty much like this. But I personally don't like having like a full screen map that takes up everything where I can't see. I just want to be able to pop it up and down when I need it. On top of that, resizing does come in handy because you can still see somewhat of your surroundings in the borders here. So if you're ever like, you know, in a fight and you don't even realize it, if you don't have your headphones on or whatever, you can still see, you know, you're taking damage or there's an enemy on the corner here or something like that. So resizing has its pros and cons to it. On top of the resizing, you can actually go ahead and see dungeon icons on your map to be able to maneuver throughout the maps and find dungeons significantly easier. Now you don't have to like tag them or remember where they are or whatever the case may be. You can just pop open the map and boom, there's Wailing Caverns. Or go down here and then you got Crawl. It's going to be significantly easier and very time efficient to always have your dungeon icons on your map. Another benefit of this add-on is that you actually have coordinates, so which is going to be located right down here on your cursor. So if you are hypothetically over here in Durtar, which I'm rocking my brand new orc right now, and let's say I got a buddy that's coming in to meet me over here, and he wants to know exactly where to meet me, I can just let him know, here's my coordinates, and he can exactly pinpoint where I am in the game and meet me there, which is going to be a big help because I can just be like, oh, I'm by the castle and you don't know where, or I can just be like, I'm up here somewhere. But with the coordinates, you know exactly where you are at all times. This add-on does have other aspects to it which you could go ahead and use, which is preventing resetting from zooming and the battlefield maps. I personally don't really use that too much, but you can always dive into all these add-ons I'm going to be mentioning and really key it in for your preference to make it your perfect playstyle. Now the second add-on on this list is going to be Leatrix Plus. In conjunction with Leatrix Maps, now this add-on does so many more quality of life options for your game that I feel like I honestly cannot live without. First being, it has auto accept quests and auto turn-in, which is a huge game changer because if you are hypothetically on your second, third, even fourth alt, and even if you're playing like the same race and you already know everything, this is going to be a game changer because you're not just going to be sitting here reading through everything. You're not going to be going and spending the time clicking. Like every single second counts for you if you're rushing to max level as fast as possible. So auto accept and auto turn in is going to be a game changer for you. Same goes for auto resurrection requests and auto release, because nobody got time to go ahead and wait for the pop-up and just like sit around your computer waiting to get rezzed. And same thing with the release, it just instantly happens. And now honestly, when I play a new character and if I don't activate these add-ons when I'm playing, I'm just like, reality check just hits me so hard. I'm like, oh snap, I forgot this is not like an auto thing. I actually have to click the UI pop-up, and I'm just like, I gotta go turn on my UIs because it literally spoils you in regards to just automatically doing things for you. You don't even realize that those were options before of having to click that button to release your character or to accept a res. But now it's just like, I don't even think about it. I think that's how the game was designed, and I completely forget all the time. One of the biggest game changers for me on this add-on is to automatically sell junk items with gray text, which is a huge game changer for me, because now you're not just sorting through your bag and figuring out, do I need this, sell this, what's this? No, it just does it all for you. And it's literally just right there, one click of a button. And on top of that, there's been countless times I'm playing an early game, especially when you're getting your butt kicked by like a mob that spawns out of nowhere, and you keep forgetting to fix your gear because you're so much in a rush to go ahead and just clear your bag because you're about to go get some quest items that's like 3 items deep, or you're going to just loot some stuff to just go potion or make some med kits or whatever, and you completely so focused on your bag and selling your junk and clearing it up, you completely forget that you need to repair your gear until you get a red icon popping up in the corner, and it's like, damn, no wonder I'm dying so much, because I forgot to repair my gear. This does it for you. Like, you don't even need to think about it. It's just auto repair, and you're just on the move 24/7. And this is why I love this add-on. It is all about consistency. It emphasizes your time playing this game, and you're not thinking about these small little details no more. You're focused on the big picture, which is just playing. On top of that, there's many different features as well, like the social aspect of things, which is basically blocking party invites or blocking duels. And if you want to just play solo, like, you can turn all these features on and just focus on the game. I mean, honestly, when you play Classic, you kind of want that camaraderie of like players around, and having the fact that you can just party up if you need that help, if you're under level, or if someone just sends you a request and like you see 3 people in a party or whatever, and they just want to kill some mobs with you on the same quest. It's fun. It's just grouping up, doing the quest, helping each other out, and then when you're done, just dip. But if you really want to just enjoy the game as a solo player, there's so many features you can just activate and just play the game solo. You don't think about it. The add-on will just do everything for you and just deny everything. And if you're a solo player, that is very helpful, because there's been times where I've been playing especially a fresh character, and you're just bombarded by like spam guild requests or spam party requests. There's just a bunch of nonsense. You can also heavily customize your chat box to just ignore it completely, or block certain things, or only show certain things, which can be very helpful because it clears up your UI drastically. And I honestly like playing with a clean UI. Depending on the kind of player you are, sometimes you want to see certain things in there, and you can customize it for your preference, so you're not just getting spam with, like, you know, selling gold and doing this or doing that and just all those bots. You can just see what you want to see in your chat box. I can make almost an entire video in grave detail about this add-on and let you know from user interfaces to combat to mini maps to chat box. There's so many things of quality of life that this add-on does for you, but you just have to honestly just try it for yourself if you haven't already, and just explore all the options this add-on has for you and really make the game what you want to make. Now, the next add-on I'm going to be talking about is actually going to be Omnisea. This is actually a really good combat add-on that is going to drastically show you a little bit more detail that you want to know, and not just like the general vague detail that's preloaded into the game already. So the basic point of this add-on is all about cooldown. It's going to show you information about your cooldown that you need to know before it comes off a cooldown, so you can pop your abilities and consistently be in DPS mode, or proccing debuffs or proccing buffs without worrying about that small icon in the corner there with a vague roundup of when it's going to come off cooldown. So as you can see there, now I am currently in battle, and you're able to see there is a cooldown right there on my charge ability. Certain abilities are not going to have a cooldown number like that, because you can just see there's a timer right there where you can easily be able to judge how fast you can pop it. But when you have abilities like my number 4 here, where it's just consistently relying on rage, it's going to be as long as you have a supply, you can pop that ability. Now, I feel like the number one most important add-on just about any player should have is going to be Questy. Questy is like the pinnacle of add-ons for your gameplay, because with Questy, it literally fixes the #1 biggest problem with vanilla for modern time players, which is figuring out where to go, where things are, and organizing things in a structure for you to digest better. What I mean by that is, if you look at my quest currently right now here, you're going to see that I have a quest of a Peon's Burden. It's going to show a check mark that it's completed. Okay, yeah, I have to take the food. I just remember to the innkeeper, Grosk, at Razor Hill Inn. Okay, if I was not reading it, which a lot of players miss so much details in text, no matter how basic or complex the quest may be, I'm going to be like, okay, I'm completely lost. Where do I have to go? That's when Questy comes in. So I can zoom in further with add-ons I have preloaded already. Mind you, I'm currently playing the game with all the add-ons mentioned already in the game, okay? And figure out, okay, there's a question mark right here. Is this the quest I'm supposed to complete? This is report to Orgnil. So this is actually my second quest right here. So the other question mark is going to be a Peon's Burden. So boom, this is where I actually have to go turn in the quest. Without Questy, this would not be here. So I would have to find Razor Hill on my own, and I would have to figure out where this NPC is to return the quest, and then go ahead and return it. But with Questy, it gives you the quality of life of showing where certain quests are that I have not started, like this. I have Vanquish of Betrayers, and it shows you quests that I need to complete and hand in with the location of where they are. And if there's also things that you need to complete in the quest, let's say hypothetically killing a mob, collecting specific items, Questy will be able to show you all those icons on the map. Like, I just finished a quest over here where I had to kill like this tiny little mini boss, I had to kill a couple of tigers, I had to kill some sea creatures, whatever. And this whole entire map here was actually completely lit up with all the collectibles I need to have. Questy also shows your entire quest here in detail of what you need to collect for the quest, how many of those items you need to collect, and how many you have already collected. So as you're killing the mobs and collecting those items, it consistently keeps updating here, and then it shows you quest complete once you're done collecting or doing whatever you need to do in the quest. So it kind of holds your hand through the leveling process of the quests, and it shows you everything that you possibly need to know about the quest from start to finish. So next we have Rare Scanner. Rare Scanner is going to be a beautiful tool for those who kind of want to get as much as possible out of the game and collect as much as they possibly can, whether it be gear or cosmetic transmogs, whatever the case may be. This is going to help you do it throughout your progression. So later on in the end game, if there's something that you missed, you don't have to backtrack so far to go ahead and get it. You can just get everything as you're leveling, as long as you're the appropriate level. So opening up our mini map here, we can zoom in and I can see that whatever is over here in this castle, I see that there is a watch commander, Zelafil, and these are all the supposedly drops that I can get from him. It shows you the stats, what you can get, the requirements, and so much details that you know that, okay, if there's hypothetically, let's say, this boot, that's a 75 armor boots, and my boots, hypothetically, right now, is going to be only a 70. So technically, that'll be an upgrade for me. And I probably would have never known that if I did not have this add-on, because now I can go ahead and be like, okay, I'm going to go ahead, wait for him to spawn, grind him a few times, try to get this drop, and now I got a +5 increase in my armor because now I know all his drops. This is going to be a big help for you throughout your leveling process, because if you don't want to just only buy things from vendors, which honestly you don't want to do because every single silver matters, you want to save up as much money as possible to buy your first mount, which is going to be one of the biggest game changers in Classic, because your quality of life is going to get significantly better with a faster movement speed. Then this is going to help you because it's going to save you so much money. It's going to show you all your possibilities of the drops that you can get from these guys that you're fighting, and you can consistently upgrade your equipment to get stronger whilst gaining experience to take on the next path that you're going to, or the next boss, like over here for an example. And I can keep going through all the drops and seeing what I can get and know, okay, this guy has an upgrade for me, this one has an upgrade for me, he potentially doesn't have anything for me, so I know, okay, I'm just gonna go beat him, but I'm not gonna grind him. And this is how you can coordinate the best time for your character in regards to gear wise if you want to play through the game as much as possible and optimizing your gear. And last but not least, the 6th add-on to finally talk about, which is a huge game changer coming from retail especially, or if you are a new player or returning player, is going to be what's training. Now, I cannot emphasize this enough. When I played Classic, especially in my earlier days, like, it was a huge thing for me to write down on a piece of paper what abilities is coming up next in like the next 2 or 3 levels, how much it costs, and write down the level it's going to be unlocked at. So I know when my character hits level 8, level 10, level 15, whatever, I know that, okay, this ability is ready for me. So I know, okay, is it important enough for me to go ahead and backtrack to my trainer to learn this ability and look at my money to make sure I am comfortable spending that money on this ability, or I can continue journeying where I currently am, and when I'm ready, then I'm close enough to a trainer to just go ahead and get it done. This is a huge quality of life because you're consistently keeping track of things without having to worry about it. You can see what's coming up, what you're going to learn, and if you're in a zone and you're just like 3/4 of the way there in your progression bar to getting to that next level to unlock like the next 2, 3, 4 skills, whatever it may be, you're gonna stay and just grind out a few mobs, get that next little extra EXP to get to that next level. And then when you're going back to town, which you were gonna do anyway, you can just go to your trainer, hit all those abilities, and life is just a piece of cake at that point. So what's training is a huge thing for me. And right here in this little icon arrow, you can see it, and it will show you everything that you're gonna have to learn. It shows you all the things that's gonna be in red, because obviously there's no way you're gonna learn that anytime soon. It shows you what's gonna be coming up in the near future, and then what's coming up now, and then what's available now. So obviously I'm level 8, I can go get Hamstring and Heroic Strike. I completely forgot about that. And where I am right now, there is no trainer over here, but there is a trainer right over here in Warrior's Trainer. My next quest is actually sending me to Razor Hill. Both of my quests are going to be in Razor Hill, and I know that because of Questy. So I can just avoid backtracking all the way to the Valley of Trials, which is going to be very time consuming, and then going to Razor Hill, and instead go from Sen'Jen straight to Razor Hill, learn my 2 abilities, and then start handing my quest and start Razor Hill's quest line. So you can see the amount of time that I'm cutting out, wasting it over here in the Valley of Trials, and I can be time efficient with my gear, because I'm gonna go straight over here to take this guy on, depending on whatever level he is, I don't know. But at least I have that information to know that I'm gonna be traveling over here. I'm gonna go ahead and fight him if I'm able to do so. Then I'm gonna go to Razor Hill, learn my 2 abilities, hand my quest, and then start my future progression there, along with eventually hitting these guys over here if they're going to be in my general facility of going left, or if I'm going to continue going up to Orgrimmar, which most likely I will be doing because everybody has to hit their main capital. But there is so much quality of life just with these 6 add-ons right here. It's going to make your leveling process so much better, especially a player like me who kind of wants to play every race and just about every single class. I have a very, very, very long journey ahead of me to get to 60 with all my classes and enjoy them as much as possible. And there's going to be guides to the fastest possible path of leveling, and I can definitely create an entire video about those add-ons that walks you through the best quests and the best farming locations to make your time optimal to get from 0 to 60 as fast as you can, because that's a whole entire video. This is just a quality of life video of add-ons to make your leveling journey enjoyable and fun, and not rushing through it. But that's all I got for you guys this time. These are my 6 add-ons I feel like is going to be very helpful. Please let me know in the comments below what add-ons you use. I use more add-ons, but these are just what I feel like a lot of new players should use, and that could be potentially helpful. There's plenty of add-ons for endgame that I can definitely make an entire video about, of optimizing your damage, your healing, you know, checking your teammates for dungeons and raids, and so much more. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below about this video. What's your favorite add-on? What's your least favorite add-on? Maybe what is an add-on that I did not mention that you feel the world needs to know that no one really ever talks about? Hit that like and subscribe button and post notification bell, because all the love helps grow this channel. And I do this for you guys, and your comments on TikTok and YouTube helps me continue doing what I do best. But as always, I'll see you until next time, guys. Peace.